President, we have a national emergency.
This is one of the things that we can shoot first and ask questions later. Normally you can't do that.
All of a sudden, these trees started moving out of the way. They parted for me. And then I came out into this opening, and there where I saw Jesus Christ.
Back in 1927, an American socialist, Norman Thomas, 6 times candidate for president on the Socialist Party ticket, said the American people would never vote for socialism. But he said under the name of liberalism, the American people will adopt every fragment of the socialist program. Is more imminent.
James Madison, in 1788, speaking to the Virginia Convention, said, "Since the general civilization of mankind, I believe there are more instances of the abridgment of the freedom of the people by gradual and silent encroachment of those in power than by violent and sudden usurpations."
When men were free.
End Time Prophecy News with your host, W. Dean Shook, is on the air. Welcome in, my friends, to another exciting episode of End Time Prophecy News with your host, W. Dean Shook. Thank you so much for being with us here today. I appreciate it so much because I want to talk about John Brennan. And why would I do that? You know, most people don't even realize what all the hubbub was about. You know, they made such a big deal about it. Why should he not be confirmed? What's going on here? Why not? What's wrong with this guy? Well, what the media doesn't tell you, of course, is that this is because of his conversion to Islam. Now, let me make this clear. It's not about necessarily that he's converted to Islam. It's the fact that he was converted to Islam by a foreign country. This is the guy that we're nominating to one of the most important posts in the times that we're in. This was a government action. This was another step in the attempt of Islam to take over America from within by putting as many Muslims into high government places as possible. This should be an issue for all of us. I can't believe that the media or anybody else wouldn't tell the American public about this. We're going to cover it on this program. I'm going to give you the truth about what actually happened, how he was converted, and what it means to us. Not necessarily that, well, besides the fact that John Brennan seems to think that jihad is okay. And he says so. He says it's a legitimate tenet of Islam. Is this as disturbing to you as it is to me? When we're battling this on a regular basis, isn't this a concern to you? You know, it's a concern to me. I worry about this kind of stuff all of the time. When I see Islam doing exactly what they said they would do, when they say they're going to take over America and that they're going to change America, and we have a president with Islamic roots, and I'm going to cover some here shortly. I'm going to cover some quotes out of his book, Dreams of My Father, where he admits that he's going to stand behind Muslims, that at a very early age he developed a disdain for the white race, and now he's bringing in the very people that I think he's loyal to, which are the Muslims. The whole attempt to take all Christianity out of America and bring Islam in is the slow conversion. The sovereignty of America through our Constitution being obliterated, absolutely obliterated, step by step. You know, the Muslims say they're going to do this as death by 1,000 cuts, and that's exactly what they're doing here, death by 1,000 cuts. And every time we see one of these, this is a cut. This one cut with John Brennan is a deep one, and we need to be concerned about that. And I'm going to discuss this in detail in just a minute. I'm going to take this short break, and when I do,
divide and conquer is the motto.
And that's right. It's divide. Thank you so much for that. It's divide and conquer is the motto. And divide and conquer is exactly what they're doing and what the plan is.
Divide and conquer is the motto.
Yes, divide and conquer. We know. Okay. So I'm going to take this short break. We're going to come back and start our discussion. Don't go away. You're listening to W. Dean Shook, In Time Prophecy News and Current Events. Stay tuned. Professional identity thieves constantly search your information for vulnerabilities. At LifeLock, relentless protection of your identity is their primary mission. They help ensure that you stay ahead of identity thieves. LifeLock is first in the industry to offer proactive identity theft protection. They're Level 1 compliant under the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standards. They have direct access to fraud resolution teams within their extensive network of lenders and service providers. They are experts through leadership with internationally recognized experts in privacy and security, technologies, fraud, and criminal methods. They also partnership with FBI law enforcement and the National Organization for Victims Assistance. Sign up today at wdeanshook.com and receive a 30-day free trial and 10% off your final purchase. The W. Dean Shook program has partnered with LifeLock to make sure your identity remains safe and secure, guaranteed. Get your 30-day free trial of LifeLock's industry-leading protection at wdeanshook.com. That's wdeanshook.com. GoDaddy offers everything you need to make a name for yourself on the web, from domain names and website builders to complete e-commerce solutions. We've earned our place as the world's #1 accredited domain registrar by delivering world-class products at competitive prices and support them with industry-best services delivered 24/7, 365. We're proud to serve our customers from locations around the world. Sign up now at wdeanshook.com and get your domain name as low as $5.99 a year. Sign up now at wdeanshook.com. Go, Daddy. Go, Daddy. Don't worry about your food supply when a disaster hits. At Buy Emergency Food, their focus is to provide families and individuals with the highest quality food storage available, along with the most effective survival gear online. Hi, I'm W. Dean Shook, and our friends at Buy Emergency Food is so confident that their prices can't be beat. They'll match any competitor's online prices of any product they offer. They've searched far and wide to find the most superior quality products available. Buy Emergency Food is 100% committed to providing these high-quality items at the best prices online. Sign up today at wdeanshook.com for their gourmet taste, easy storage, 25-year shelf life, nutritional information, water filtration, and a portable solar power. Come see why Buy Emergency Food is simply the best brands for providing the basic needs when disaster strikes. And they have free shipping on every order. Nothing's easier than their free shipping policy. That's right, 100% free shipping. Your emergency food is usually shipped within 3 business days. It's fast, effective, and free. Does it get any better than that? The food you need when disaster hits. Sign up today at wdeanshook.com. That's wdeanshook.com. All right, thank you for that little break. And feel free to come to the website, visit our sponsors. I'd appreciate that so much, wdeanshook.com. And you can always email me at contact@wdeanshook.com. Now, you know, the Bible predicts that in the last days, we're going to have a one-world government and this one-world religious leader. As we go through this program, the Bible's very clear on how these, well, not how they're going to come about, but the fact that they are going to come about. Like I've said many times before, and I'm going to say this again, this is the process. When this Antichrist comes to power in this final 7-year period, he's not going to be able to set all of this up in such a short period of time. This has to be set up in advance. So I've given this example many times. I'm going to give it again. This is a process just like any other process that requires detail. And I give the analogy of making a loaf of bread. I know some of you have heard this before, but we have a lot of new listeners that listen to the program all the time. So let me go through this real quickly. When you make a loaf of bread, there's a certain process you have to go through. And as you go through this process, if you miss one of these